Alright, where are we going?
How do you get up there?
Alright. This is a really shitty idea. If you want to go up there, we should just get out and go on foot. We shouldn't circle very slowly, endlessly, and try to kill ourselves.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
fucking dumb bitch.
Oh my god!
Fucking dumb piece of shit.
God, please come get me. I'm gonna bleed.
You fucking idiot. That's going in the fucking group message. That's going in the fucking group message. You fucking.
It seemed like we were only going 2 miles an hour. So I just thought, you know, oh, we're good. And then I noticed that we didn't touch the ground for like 3 seconds, and I was like, what the fuck? It was so fast. Did it not seem like we were going slow?
I mean, yeah, we were going slow, but you just drove us off the edge of a cliff, nice and slow.
Well, shots coming from,
yep.
I think, the east.
Yeah, east. East. What does it sound like? It's coming from the east. How close they are. Oh, I see him. He's on the hill. 75. He's prone. Let me try. Oh, there's 2 of them. I downed one of them.
Ooh, fucking headshot. R98 gun.
Damn, your helmet's gone too.
Right. Fucking obliterated me.
You have any?
There's a dude looking at us.
Oh, I see one enemy in northeast. Yeah, I see him. That's probably the same guy with the car.
Knocked him out. It is not that guy with the car.
His buddy's running up behind him.
Yeah, I'm rushing him. Oh shit, to the
They're
right.
fucking super far away.
Yeah, the zone's
We can't
like
fucking
right
rush him.
We can take
We
this
can't
car.
fucking
We can take this dust.
push him that. No, we should not attract sound like that. We can.
There's a dude over here prone.
Where?
165.
I downed one guy over there. By that tree. There's probably another guy. Pretty close here on the hillside. Oh, nope. Got in a gunfight with somebody at the top of the hill, southeast. Alright, we don't have any cover. Might get sandwiched in between some teams right here. 5 enemies left. Or 3 enemies left. They're probably at the top of that hill. Or maybe fucking over there. Alright, I think we should take this fucking hill now.
Alright, I'm coming.
There's only 3 enemies left. See one of them. I gotta heal. I think it was to our left, but I'm not sure. There's a fucking sniper around.
To our left, someone.
I downed one of them.
Alright.
Oh, the other person's coming out. Alright, it's you, me, and one other guy.
Alright, I'm taking stims. He's probably to the right of us.
I have no fucking...
circle's getting smaller too.
Oh yeah, he's right here to the right.
I'm coming. Just back off. Just let him rush you.
He's on the hill. He's 190.
Oh,
Oh,
grenade.
grenades.
Nice.
Woo! Fuck you. Ah. We got 2 fucking vehicles coming up. You gotta be fucking with me. God damn it. Oh, this person drove right up to my building. Ah, they're gonna fuck me up. I downed one of them.
Yeah, the other one's over by me. He's in this building.
He's got a shotgun too, I think.
Yeah, he does. Got him. Jesus Christ, we each hit each other with a shotgun shell.
That guy must be like, what? What? You hear that shit?
Oh shit, I'm getting hit. Oh man. Oh man. They really want me.
Fucking don't know where this dude is.
I'm running
Pretty
to
sure
the
that's
building.
that guy's buddy.
Yeah, he's popping smokes. Are you popping smokes or
Just popping smokes and he's hanging out on the goddamn roof.
Kobe!
Come on.
Got him.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
You fucking beautiful grenade, alright.
Dude,
Beautiful grenade. I
I
have
threw
to say
that
it.
from like 20 meters away. Holy shit.
Finally, it works in our favor. Holy shit.
I was like, man, I hope this works.
You see that thing that I posted in here? Where I said murder on Spawn Island?
No.
It's like, I was playing the other day. It's like a glitch or something happened. Like, basically we're all on Spawn Island. This is kind of happening normally. And then I started jumping around, running to the back because it was taking a little while to load.
Yeah.
And I got stuck and I couldn't like move. So, yeah, I couldn't move, but I could still press start and stuff. So I was like, the game's not frozen. And then the countdown started, and then it ended, and we're all back on Spawn Island. And it said there was like 32 people alive, and I was like, oh, did it just restart it? And I just kind of ran up to somebody and I started punching them, and they fucking went down. And it was like, I was also playing solos. This is another thing. So they went down, but they didn't die instantly. And I was like, what? And it turned, like, I had some teammate who was running around now. And I was just looking around and everybody was punching everybody else and a bunch of people were going down. I was like, holy shit. And my teammate, he got a crossbow and he was fucking fighting this guy. And that dude killed him and I picked up his shit and I killed that dude with a crossbow. And then finally I couldn't find anybody else, so I started swimming away from the island because like the storm passed over me too. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die out here. The storm is fucking me up. I'm down to go there. And I started swimming away and I got like maybe 300 or 400 meters away and somebody started taking pot shots at me from Spawn Island and killed me and I was like, fuck!
I went to like some other dude's lab to make it up. Like I went to some other guy's lab because I couldn't make it to my lab this week either. And he was like,
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, you're making up this lab? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, alright, cool. Do you have the homework for last week? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, alright, did you come to last week's lab? And I was like, yeah. And he just kind of like looks at me. I was like, what? And he was like, okay, so who did you come with? And I was like, oh, I went to, you know, hold on, I don't remember his name. Like, I went up to the door. Because, like, they have a schedule of all the labs and, like, all the TAs. And I went up to the door and, like, chose someone from, like, Monday. I was like, I came here with Andrew. Like, Andrew was my TA. And he kind of looked at me, he's like, Andrew? And I was like, yeah. And I just kind of, like, guessed, you know? I was like, yeah, the white guy with the, like, the scruffy white guy. And he just, like, kind of looked at me and he was like, oh, okay. And then, like, I kind of didn't know if he like believed me or not. And then he like kind of like thought about it for a minute, and he was like, "All right, cool. Just fill out this like makeup form. That way, you know, you can give it to your real TA, and like he'll know that you came to this lab." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then he was like, "All right, let me go." He was like, "Let me go get your TA just so that he knows that you're here, so that you're making up this lab." I was like, "Okay, cool." And the TA was like, "Hey, you know, where were you last week?" And I was like, "Oh, I was here. I just didn't come on that day." And he was like, "Oh, who'd you come with?" And I was like, "Andrew, the scruffy white guy." And he's like,
You just
like,
fucking
"Oh."
kept it up.
Yeah, I did. I really did. I doubled down on it. He was like, "Oh, okay. Alright, well, man, I guess I should go talk to Andrew." And I was like, "Oh, God. Oh, God." I was like, "Oh, God, I'm gonna go talk to Andrew. I've never met Andrew. I've never met Andrew in my life. Oh, God." Right? And so, you know, he, like, leaves the room, and I'm just gonna be like, how am I gonna explain this? Like, how am I gonna lie about this? Like, am I just gonna be like, "Oh, no, when you know, I said I met Andrew, I meant, like, I just kind of, like, you know, I came to the lab, but then I had to leave early, so I thought that would count." And so, like, I hadn't thought of a good, decent cop-out, so, like, when they walked in the room with him, like, he didn't know what I looked like, right? So, like, they kind of just walked into the front of the room while everybody's doing the lab, and, like, as soon as I saw him come in, I just, like, got up and left and went to the restroom. I just got up and walked out of the room, went to the restroom, and I was like, "Oh, God. Oh, God." Like, maybe they'll be like, "Oh, he was here, but he went to the restroom," and then that guy will be like, "Alright, well, I have stuff to do," and just leave.
Alright, I'm in.
So I stayed in the bathroom for like a good 15 minutes. You know, playing Pokemon. I was like, "Alright, I think he would have left by now." I went back. My lab TA was just kind of like, I mean, the TA that I was making up the lab with, he was just kind of like looking for me. Like, he was just asking my lab partners where I went. And I just walked in the room and was like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, I was in the restroom. That's where I went." And he was like, "Oh, okay, alright." And I was like, "Alright, cool. Well, I'm just going to continue to do the lab." And sat down. I was like, "Man, that was close. That was close. I was almost screwed right there." And I noticed, like, as soon as he sees me, like, sit down and start, like, doing, he waits, like, 5 minutes. And then he kind of, like, walks out of the room, and I was like, "Oh, man, I wonder where he's going. Like, is he going to go back and be like..."
There's a
"Andrew..."
DP-28 over here if you need one.
I was like, "Oh, man, he's going to go
Also
tell
need a
Andrew, like,
backpack.
hey, man, that guy that you were looking for that walked out last time, he's here now." Or whatever. So I was like, "Oh, shit. How can I do that twice? Like, I can't just go to the restroom twice now." And then, like, sure enough, like, 10 minutes later, he walked in with like, a white dude with, like, a scruffy beard. And, like, what do you call it? Like, the beanies? Yeah, he wore, like, with a beanie. And I was like, "Oh, God."
Have you seen
I
a
actually,
backpack
like,
yet? Level 1?
No.
Backpack, sorry.
I
Okay,
was
go
like,
on.
I was like, "Oh, God, I guess just, like, his physical, like, attributes by just random chance." Like, I'm ahead of the game in this. I'm ahead of the game. As soon as Andrew, like, walks in the room, I go, "Oh, hey, Andrew." And I get up from
DP-28
my...
over here.
Alright. I just get up from my seat. I'm like, "Hey, Andrew, what's going on?" And he just kind of looks at me like, What? Like, you know, like, I don't... What? Like, do you know me?" Like, he's just kind of, like, thinking in his mind, like, what's going on here?
I dropped some 760 for you.
And I'm just kind of like, "Hey, man, sorry about the lab last week. I had to leave early. I put some money in the meters, but I was, like, my money was about to run out before class ended, so I just kind of left early. I don't know if you...
Let's go.
I don't know if I got the chance to tell you if I was leaving." He just kind of looked at me, like, kind of questioning himself, like, "What? Did this happen? Like, did this happen?" He just kind of, like, accepted it, and he was like, "No, it's alright, man. Just next time tell me before you leave, because I can't..." Like, I Jedi mindfuck this guy, like, honestly, John. Like, he was just like, "Hey, yeah, no, it's cool, just..."
Oh, this place has...
Oh, they're in there. I knocked one out. I'm healing. Store's gonna have to wait. Killing people. Man. Where is he at?
You just wanted to say... Oh, God!
Oh, wow, he knocked me out with a shotgun. He's hurt. I hit him a couple times. Throwing a grenade. Oh, God, it went across the room. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, my God, it didn't kill me. John. Smoke. There's smoke. Smoke. He's pulling out a shotgun. I think he, like, reloaded the shells. Here, let me equip my stun grenade. Oh god, get out of there, John.
God damn it, Ari.
Just get out of there.
Fucking son of a bitch. I got him.
So, he was like, yeah, let me get you the forms so that you can, like, sign in for your lab. And I was like, okay, cool. And then they gave me credit for the lab that I missed last week. And I got to send my homework and everything.
Fucking Ari. Good shit. Good shit.
I was just like, oh man, a line.
Hey, how's your vest, Ari? Go well.
That's what
Ari, what are you doing? Why?
Oh man, there is
giving
gonna be a blockade,
giving them
John.
time to shoot at us.
There is gonna be a blockade, John. Oh
Fucking
my
asshole.
god. We're gonna get John. I'm tired out. I'm tired out, John. I'm tired out. I don't know what else to say, John. I'm tired out. We're going right into them, John.
Alright, this is why we don't cross the bridge at fucking 2 miles an hour, okay? We go at it at full speed, you dumb fucking bitch.
They shot our tires
What the
out.
fuck, Ari?
They shot our tires out.
Yeah, they would have had a lot harder time doing that if we were going more than 30 kilometers an hour, Ari. They really had time to just figure that shit out. God damn it.